Hey, Dad,
What's up, buddy?
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are having a fantastic day. I am super excited about this vlog. As you can see with the title, it's all about the 2019 Silverado. I know a lot more information. Chevrolet has released information to the dealerships that they have not released to the public, and I'm going to share a lot of that stuff with you. So we're going to learn about the order process, when to expect these trucks on the showroom floors, and I am ordering my very first 2019 Silverado next generation body style this week. So I actually start doing that tomorrow, Thursday, when you see this vlog go live on Wednesday night. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification, because I'm going to do over the next several vlogs, it's all going to be about the Silverado and what to expect. Trim levels, trim options, all that good stuff. And I'm going to give you some basic information on to make sure that you can get your Silverado. If you want to put a deposit in one, I can do that as well, and all that good stuff. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. And if you like this video and want me to continue to do videos like this, smash that thumbs up button as well. Okay, so I have a whole lot to talk about on this new generation Silverado. So just to kind of show you, this is the amount of research I have done on just this video. And I know I said it already, but make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit that bell notification, because I want to make sure that you get updates on the next videos that I do on Silverado, because I've got a whole lot of stuff that I'm going to go over with you. So in this video, I'm going to kind of focus on a couple different areas. So I'm going to focus on some launch stuff like available colors. I'm going to talk about the trim levels that we have at the interim of ordering, when to expect delivery of the vehicles to the dealers. Down below there's going to be a link of standard equipment and order guide download. So if you want to see what the standard equipment on these trim levels I'm getting ready to share you, and the complete order guide, which is confusing to no end, but it's there and I'm going to tell you why it's a benefit to you. There's a link down below that I'll email those things to you. And then also an XM radio update. It's amazing, and I have a little bit of take on that of what XM and General Motors is doing. So let's get right into the colors. The color is usually one of the most important things when buying a car. So there hasn't been much changes from the last generation, current generation that we're in, to the next generation that we get to start ordering the cars on Thursday the 17th. So there are 10 colors available, and they've done something silly. I don't understand why they do this, but they've got their reasoning. There's 10 colors available if you are looking at an LT model. If you're looking at an LTZ or High Country model, that is only 9 colors available. Red Hot is not available. So right up here I have the colors that are available on the LT. So if you're looking at an LTZ or High Country, just wipe out the Red Hot version. That's not available on those models. Again, I don't understand why. I remember years ago that Chevrolet said, hey, if you want a Chevy Equinox and you want white diamond, you have to have a V6 engine. I don't get that. From a dealership's level, it's so astronomically out there and so crazy in left field of why they do that. But nonetheless, those are the available colors to you. So let's talk about available trims at ordering. There is actually 8 trims available at on the next generation 2019 Silverado. However, only 5 are available at interim ordering. So now we're going to have the work truck, we're going to have the custom, and we're going to have the custom Trail Boss, which those 3 are late availability. You can't order those right now. You're going to have to wait until next year. I don't know what late availability means, but I would think probably next year or like December or something like that, maybe after plants shut down over the holidays and stuff like that. So what's going to be available today ordering, and what I'm ordering tomorrow, is going to be the LT. This is the classic trim and the capability, so it's got chrome bumpers and grille, easy lift and lower tailgate, and then it's got the 8-inch diagonal touchscreen. We have the new RST model. The new RST model is what you've kind of been seeing out there a lot, along with that Trail Boss, but basically bold and sporty appearance, body colored bumpers, door handles, passive entry, push button start, black bow ties, LED headlamps, tail lamps, and daytime running lamps. We also have the Trail Boss available. So this is the enhanced Z71 capability truck, elevated style, a 2-inch suspension lift from the factory. I love the 2-inch suspension lift. Easy lift and lower tailgate with power lock and release, and a standard 5.3 liter V8 engine. So so a lot of good stuff on that. So then we have the LTZ and the High Country. So the LTZ just gives you a full leather trim. There's a 120 volt outlet on the bedside. That's pretty cool. And then power folding mirrors and perimeter lighting. Where the High Country, it's exclusive power up, power down tailgate. We've seen a lot of videos on that. Bronze accents, chrome wheel-to-wheel assist steps, and then the high intensity LED lights. So as I said earlier, we'll see those other 3 models come down the road. All right, it's time to give away something. I'm gonna give away a black bow tie. So I'm gonna give away a little black bow tie. It's made for the back of a Camaro. The person who won the last one never contacted me, so I'm gonna give it away in the next vlog. The bad part of working at my dealership is that we have a Dairy Queen right next to us. Oh my goodness gracious. My favorite thing to eat at Dairy Queen, I would say, are 2 things. Either 1, a large chocolate dip cone, or 2, a peanut butter cup blizzard. So the keyword for the next vlog is going to be blizzard. So the first person who writes blizzard on the next vlog gets a black bow tie. Good luck. So what's interesting is I kind of mentioned Z71 in there. GM has taken a step back in the way they do Z71 truck, which I like. I think this is a good thing. So in current model, if you wanted a Z71 truck, you would have to get a 2LT or a 2LZ vehicle. So basically the way you order a truck today is 1LT, 2LT, 1LZ, 2LZ. 1LT and 1LZ told me that it was a 4x4 truck, so it would not have high capacity air cleaner, skid plates, a couple other little things that hill descent control, a couple other things that truck has. So if you wanted the hill descent control and the Z71 and stuff like that, you would want to go to a 2 trim level. So now what they've done is, now if you order any type of truck, as long as it's available in there, you just order Z71 like we used to previous to this generation, so to the 2013 and back. I like that option. I think that's huge. So it's not a package anymore. It's not a trim anymore. It's a package inside the trim levels. So also, one thing they've done is they are changing the way you get XM radio. XM radio is only available standard. Now I tell you, standard is a key word. It's standard only in High Country and LTZ trim levels. So if you get an LT or a work truck or something like that, you don't have that. Now it is an option in those vehicles. And it's kind of interesting thought process that I've had on this. So the reason they're optional, I have no idea why, but you can still get XM radio if you go to the Convenience 2 package that's available on that trim. Now, we don't know pricing yet, but I think the Convenience 2 package is probably going to be a $2,000 option. It gives you bench seats, it gives you a garage door opener, it gives you the XM radio, gives you a different radio in general, and just a couple other little things in there. But I think that's going to be a $2,000 option. But I think that bucket seats is kind of the goofy thing. Most people want a bench seat in the truck, but we'll see what happens with this next generation truck. Here's my thought process on why they're doing that. So I think there's some costs associated with this. I think it's good for GM to cut some costs to make a truck a little bit lower price, stuff like that. But really, with XM goes, I think it's XM cost effective too, that they don't have to sit there and have hardware thrown into trucks for free. So basically what they're doing is, when you use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, if you have XM radio and pay for it, you can have that app go right to your radio. So now with XM radio, you just plug your phone in and you have the app right there and just listen to it that way. I think that's really what they're going for and what they're doing. But also from GM standpoint, we're trying to get people to put their phones down and leave them alone. So with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, when you plug your phone in, you have XM radio, and the most used most sold trim level, which is the LT model, the most sold trim level, the LT model, if you use XM radio and you just do it through your phone, now your phone's down, you're not messing with it, stuff like that. So it's something that'll save you a little bit of money too by not paying for XM radio and then paying a subscription for the internet as well, because I think that's a little bit of cost also. And then along with that, I think a lot of us are going to internet radio, right? So I don't listen to XM radio anymore. I listen to Pandora, I listen to Slacker, and I listen to YouTube Music, where my wife and kids, they listen to Pandora. My oldest one listens to Spotify. So a lot of us are going to internet radio anyways. So I think that's another reason for that. So if you want XM radio, you have to get the Convenience 2 package on the LT model. It's standard on LTZ and High Country, but also you have that option of having XM radio on your phone and using Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. So let's jump into what you're probably going to see on dealerships lot. So GM is telling us that the 1LT and the 2LT are going to be like the most utilized truck. So I'm talking like 85% of trucks on the road are going to be an LT trim. So that's typically what you're going to see. And so what I did was I actually built an LT truck just to kind of mess around with it. And of course I'm going to build a 4-wheel drive crew cab because that's the most utilized truck. So it's good to point out that number one, this truck always has an 8-speed transmission in it now as well. There's only 2 engines, the 5.3 liter V8 and the 6.2 liter V8, and then when you go to 6.2 you get the 10-speed transmission, but I'm sticking with the V8 and the LT, because if you go 6.2 liter you gotta go LTZ or High Country. And then the PDU package, this is what's called the All-Star package, which I will throw that up on the screen somewhere around here. The PDU package is the most common package on our LT trucks, so that's commonly known as the All-Star package. And when you see Chevrolet do big advertisements of $11,000 or $12,000 or $13,000 off, they always say All-Star package with savings and stuff like that. So basically they group all this stuff together. You see on the screen here, which is quite a bit of stuff. It's 13, 15 items or so and whatnot, so that makes a huge savings to you. So as I mentioned earlier, and by the way, Texas, Oklahoma, you have the Texas edition down there. You don't have All-Star package, you have the Texas edition package, which that code is PDA. So PDU for all the states except for Texas and Oklahoma and southern Oklahoma, like Panhandle and stuff like that, it's PDA there, and that's the Texas edition. And I have no idea what's on that because I don't sell it. So, so again, I mentioned it earlier, is on an LT. Most likely we're going to see a lot of Z71 trucks options done, and then I think the other option a lot of people are going to do is the JL1, the trailer brake controller. I think for 200 bucks you're kind of silly not to put that on there, because it's going to help for resale value. It's going to help if you ever do pull a trailer that has electric brakes on it. It just helps out all the way there. And it'll be interesting to see, as I mentioned earlier, that Convenience 2 package. That Convenience 2 package, I think it's going to be a $2,000 option, so it'll be really interesting to see what my customers have to say to me about it, of hey, I want bucket seats, or I want XM radio, or stuff like that. So that's an option too as well. Now I think pricing on these trucks, they're going to go down, but overall don't go down on base MSRP, but you got to realize that we have Z71 as an option now and a few other things. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of stuff like that. That's a lot of stuff like that I'm trying to say, and bring the price back up to where they are now. And mentioning Z71 so many times, again, I'm going to throw that up here on the screen, but Z71 still gives us everything that we're used to on Z71 for the eternity of Z71 for the 18 years that I've been selling cars. But the new thing on the next generation Silverado is the dual exhaust. Now, there's been a lot of chatter, a lot of talk that people love this dual exhaust, and it's obviously a huge option, especially on my showroom floor. I've shown you those Borla exhausts in the past. I love putting those dual mode or dual tip Borla exhausts on our trucks, and they sound good. So when you go Z71, you're going to have the dual tip exhaust. You're going to have the 2-speed transfer case, the hill descent control, the 18-inch wheels, skid plates, and then high capacity air cleaner as well. So you can see I've got all of this stuff spread all over this table. This stack is 60 pages thick, and this standard equipment guide is available in the link description below to download. Also this 60-page guide, I've got that down to download, and to kind of give you an idea what this does and why you want to download it. So that's just the audio system. That's the IoT audio system. That tells you everything about that audio system. And then over here, it tells you the 1LT, the RST, the Trail Boss, the LTZ High Country, what everything is standard on it line by line, and also what's available. So you can see those USB ports available in the 1LT, not available in the RST or LTZ, or excuse me, the LT Trail Boss, and then standard on the LTZ. Now, take for granted, when you come to page 2, this is where the confusing part is. You have USB ports that are available standard. So there's different USB ports and options like that through the entire Chevy line. That's why it's so important to work with somebody who's got some experience inside Chevrolet and some longevity at the dealership. So 18 years of doing this, I've been through this multiple times, and I'm here to help. So if you want to purchase a car, you can reach me at ChevyDude.com. My cell phone's there. Texting is the best way to get a hold of me, because even if I'm with a customer, I can sit here and text if I'm in the back seat of a car, or if I'm talking to somebody else away from that customer. Texting is always easier for me, but also ChevyDude.com has got a text number that you can text me, and then also a form to fill out to email me as well. So especially if you're in Indiana, Kentucky, Illinois, Tennessee, Ohio, if I didn't say that already, if you can drive to Louisville, Kentucky, you know, because most Silverados have trade-ins. If you can drive here, man, I tell you what, I'm the absolute best person to help you out. I can make it very, very easy, in the transaction process very, very simple. Like literally like 15-20 minutes to get a deal done, and then you're out of here in 45. So it's very, very simple when working a deal with me. So if there's anything I can do to help you out, if you're outside that area or can't drive here, you know, shipping costs on a Silverado just gets too high. I'm just being honest. You know, I don't want to sit there and people's like, oh, you're egotistical or whatever. That's not the case. I'm just being honest. I understand the back-end tools of the dealerships, and especially if you're in Texas, you may not get rebates that on an all-star package that you would get on a Texas edition package, which I wouldn't have a Texas edition here in Louisville. So there's a lot of that stuff that you don't see in the background, and that's kind of why I'm saying some of that stuff. So anything I can do to help you out, if it's through a text message like, Mike, I got a question on this, I can help a little bit. I can't be in so much involved, but it's an honor having you on my channel, and it's an honor having you part of my life. But again, if there's anything I can do to help you out, and especially if you're wanting to buy a vehicle, I'm here for you. So with all that being said, if you have questions on anything you've seen on the internet, on vehicles, anything like that, click in the... Hey Bob.
Chevy Dude, what's up?
What's up, buddy?
Bob and Chevrolet.
So if you want to see more things on the Silverado or have questions on the Silverado, throw them in the questions below, because I do read all the statements in my comments, and we'll make it happen, and I'll answer them for you. So again, thank you so much for being a part of my channel. Have a great day and drive safely.